The Safe Driving Guide for Beginning Drivers. This could be your late teens. This also could be people in their 20s and 30s. If you don't know, I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach teens and adults. We as a community need to obey the speed limit. The speed limit is there for a reason. Pay attention to your speedometer as you're driving down the road. Practice patience when you're driving. Leave as early as possible so you're not in a rush. Use a 3-second following distance, 1001, 1002, 1003. In safe conditions, use advanced driving assistance system. This is where you set your distance on your computer in your car, and it will adjust the speed up or down. Adult and teen drivers and passengers. Always wear your seatbelt. This is the number one responsibility of the driver to make sure, S-U-R-E, that all drivers have on their seatbelt. Everyone must be buckled in the vehicle. Watch the road. The most important thing is that you're watching the road, and this will benefit everyone, and everyone needs to pay attention in the car. Know the number of passengers permitted. This could be 3. 1, 2, 3. Limit the number of passengers for beginning drivers, whether they're 19 in their 20s, because the more passengers you have, the more likely you are to be distracted. Put the phone down. D-O-W-N. Keep the music down. D-O-W-N. Don't act wild. W-I-L-D. Speak up. Safety is the number one priority. Priority. The graduated licensing system. This is for first-time drivers, and I am an advocate of this because I am a state certified driving instructor. The driver and all passengers should always wear seatbelts. Every trip, every seat, click it. Know how many passengers you're allowed to have in your vehicle. The more teenagers that you have in the vehicle, the more likely you are to be in a crash. Do your research. Find out about nighttime driving. Nighttime driving is more dangerous than daytime driving because of the limited visibility. Never drive distracted. It is illegal and deadly to drink or use drugs while driving. Talk to your caregivers. Your caregiver could be your big brother, it could be your mom, your dad, your grandmother, whoever takes care, C-A-R-E, is your caregiver. Talking points for all drivers. Discuss with your adult or teen the time that you need them home. The time, T-I-M-E, that is most dangerous out. This is at dawn and dusk. So you want to limit driving during those times. And it's really important that you continue to practice what you preach. I want you to talk about driving when you get tired. T-I-R-D. That's when a lot of accidents happen. So we want to convey that message to our adults, to our young drivers, to our teens. If you're tired, you should not be driving. D-R-I-V-I-N-G. You should call for a ride. Mom or dad, come pick up your young adult or your teen. The importance of minimizing distractions. Tell the passengers not to disturb you when you're trying to drive, you're trying to be safe, and you're trying to arrive alive. Tell them it's okay to ask passengers to be quiet. It's okay. Okay. Talk to your adult and have them practice driving early evening or at night. Roundabouts. Follow these tips for safe travel and navigation around the roundabouts. Avoid driving next to oversized vehicles and roundabouts, particularly semi-trucks. Slow down when you enter the roundabout. Enter a roundabout in a counterclockwise direction. We're in the United States. Do not try to change lanes and follow the signs. Stay in your lane through the duration of the roundabout. Yield to other vehicles already in the roundabout. Proceed appropriately and exit or signal. If you're going to make a right turn after the roundabout, just before you exit, signal your intention. It does two things. It alerts pedestrians and it alerts motorists this driver is going to the right. Merging and managing the merge. Adjust your speed to the flow of the traffic as you enter the expressway. Yield to drivers already on the expressway. Use your turn signal early. Wait for the solid white line to end before merging. This allows you to build up speed, to match the speed, and to merge out effectively and easily. Cross only one lane at a time, TIME. Be prepared for your exit and maneuver to the far right lane as you approach. Keep up with the speed of the traffic until you exit. If you must pass a vehicle, pass on the left and return to your lane when visible. Choosing a driving school. Price should not be the only consideration. Visit the state's driver's education website to see what schools are approved and licensed. Prioritize these questions when choosing a school. What curriculum is used? How many classrooms and behind-the-wheel hours are offered? Do they conduct classroom training? What type of training and certifications is required for the instructors? Do they offer parental guidance seminars? Are their instructors given progress reports and a list of skills they need to work on? Are they a member of any state or national association? Adverse weather conditions. Adult drivers. Listen to the weather forecast before you leave. Do not, D-O-N-O-T, do not drive if there's a chance for severe weather. Always use your headlights in the rain. Use your low beams in the fog. Use your defroster and wipers for best visibility in the rain, R-A-I-N, and fog, F-O-G. Ensure that lights and wipers are working and the windshield is clear, C-L-E-A-R. Clear advanced driving assistance sensors for snow and ice. Whether it's raining, drive in the center lane. Avoid runoff and potential hydroplaning. Avoid driving through deep puddles of water or standing water. Check your tires, T-I-R-E-S, regularly. Blind spots. The National Highway Transportation Safety Administration has found that almost 840,000 crashes occur in the U.S. each year that involve a driver neglecting their blind spot. Before driving, ensure that visibility is set in your mirrors. There are three. There's one in the center, There's one to the left and one to the right. When you get into your vehicle, the first thing you need to do is lock your door, put on your seatbelt, adjust your seat, then square the center mirror into the window so you can use your eyes. EYES. You have a passenger side mirror. Look straight ahead and adjust that mirror in so you can have eye movement. You have your driver's side mirror that's on the left. We're driving in North America, not in the UK or not in Australia. They drive on the left. We drive on the right. Adjust your mirrors so you can barely see the outside of the car. When changing lanes, use your mirror, look over your shoulder, mirror, turn signal, blind spot. Mirror, turn signal, blind spot. Mirror, turn signal, blind spot. Be aware of driving in blind spots of other vehicles, particularly 18-wheelers. You cannot see the truck. Driver's reactions in his or her side of the mirror are in their blind spots, and they can't see you. Y-O-U. Watch out for fast-moving vehicles in your blind spots. Left-hand turns. Determine to your adult that they're making a left-hand turn. Require them to use safe judgment. We want to merge into the middle lane where the line is broken. We are not driving down the center left turn lane. That is illegal and dangerous. Stress the importance of turn signals. Give other drivers a warning that they are slowing down to make a left turn. T-U-R-N. When you are driving and making a left turn, point out the turn lane. I tell my students, turn by the double yellow, and I point. If you're teaching someone how to drive and they're making left-hand turns, show them. Use your finger. Point. Direct them. If this is bringing you value, you must subscribe. Because when you subscribe, you're going to get higher levels of value. You'll become a member. You're going to get personal one-on-one, behind-the-scenes value of driver's education. And never turn into the right lane. That's a common interference point that will cause your young driver to crash, which results in failure. Tailgating. The National Safety Highway Transportation Administration indicates that 23% of all motor vehicle crashes are rear-end collisions. Approximately 2,000 deaths, 2,000, and 950,000 injuries each year are caused by rear-end collisions. Slow down. Keep space. Don't tailgate. Help your adult make it a habit of recognizing the speed limit on the road they are traveling. Teach your adult to maintain a consistent speed. Beginning drivers struggle with speed control. Typically, from my experience as a state certified driving instructor, they drive 7, 10, 12 under the limit. We need to remind our adults to keep up with the flow of the traffic. Practice the 3-second following distance. You pick a stationary object, 1001, 1002, 1003. When driving with your adult, talk about what they should be doing when they possibly could be tailgating. As a coach, as an instructor, as an uncle, as a dad, I'm here to help you improve. I'm here to help you get better. I need to remind you to subscribe. Why would I subscribe? You're going to subscribe to get up-to-date information on driver's education, defensive driving, best practice, how to actually drive a car. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach teens and adults. I also have a podcast on Spotify. It's called Driving with Myles, Myles. I need you to follow and subscribe. Have a great day.